Good afternoon, church. It's difficult. Um, it's comforting that today is Easter. Grief doesn't have a schedule. Um, this far, God has been faithful. And despite the journey, I didn't think it would be this hard. Seeing Michael's children, his nieces and nephews, his siblings. It's been a community of support. And to that, I'm grateful. I've had many questions. And God has been very gracious in answering some of them and giving me comfort in the ones that there are no answers to. And as the word says, encourage ourselves in the Lord. And, when they say that the canon, and until it falls on the ground, it remains single. One of the greatest things that happened since the loss of Michael was Jeff giving his life to Christ. And despite the family struggling, I think we've become even more closer. And we thank God that He's very close to the brokenhearted. We just pray that we'll bring up the children in the ways of the Lord, because when such happens, we don't lose hope. Thank you.
The other children, the rest of the children also had something to say, with your permission. So I'd like to call upon Michael's children to come forward, and so that we give all of them an opportunity to share. He's saying ladies first.
Good evening, church. I'm Michael's second-born daughter, and I would like to narrate a story, or to rather tell you a story when Dad saw my stubborn side, and I saw his stubborn side as well. It was, I think, maybe 3 years ago. I went and politely told Dad, hey, I'm moving out. And he looked at me and he said, no. I paused and waited for him to say something else. But he said, no. I waited, I was like 5 minutes. He's not saying anything else. He just said no. So I went and I was like, I consulted Mom, like, you told Dad I'm moving out. He said no. What does that mean? Mom said it means no. So the lawyer in me was like, good opportunity to argue your case now. And I presented reasons why I think at the time a 25-year-old should not be staying with their parents. And I was like, Dad, I'm old enough. I'm ready to do it on my own. I want independence, and all those kind of things. And he said, moving out is so hard. And I told him, I'm going to figure it out. Don't worry, I'll be good. I said, let me consider it, but just know my answer is still no. A month passed. Then after a while, I gave him further reasons why I think it's time that I move out. And at the time, I was not used to, let's say, a strong father figure being told no. So it took me back. It was, how can he just say no? And it's a simple ask. But what I didn't realize at the time, it was because he had not spent enough time with me. He had not invested in me the way he wanted to. And one thing that I've heard about that from every person is that he touched each person's life. And I think that's what I would like each one of us to take home with us, is to literally touch someone's life, make a difference, in essence. And one thing also I would like to highlight about grief, basically it's love with nowhere to go. But the reality of it is we still have family. We can still love each other. We can pour into each other. We can invest into each other. And most of all, I want to thank and really appreciate two people. I appreciate all of you, but these two people, they stand out for me, and it's from within, it's so deep. And the first person is Uncle Paul. I'm grateful for you. I see you, I value you, I appreciate you. And the last person is my mom, Dinah. I don't know where you get the strength, because we all bicker and come to you and you're just like, it's cool, don't worry, we'll handle it. And one thing that Dad left for me is I'm just not like dating, let's say, for fun and all those kind of things. Now I'm looking for gentlemen. So I went on a date, and my mom was like, how did it go? I'm like, I'm not going to see that guy again. It's like, why? Like, he didn't open my door. It was that simple. So he left good legacy, and let's remember him for that. Thank you, and God bless you.